Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn and welcome back to the channel and Minecraft My Mod Pack. My goodness, it's been a long time, but we finally have the monitor working. The old one's gone, it's dead, it's fried, but we got a new one to replace it, and we have the castle built finally for us to live in. Now, I will admit, it is a kind of ugly thing at the moment. It was built with defense in mind, so take it as you will. It's still not properly lit up on the inside either, so monsters are going to be spawning inside it. And yeah, it's a kind of a hideous monstrosity, to be realistic about it. But I think it's pretty cool. I am going to be releasing some videos, I think, hopefully, maybe not, who can say, about how I built it and the process of going through it in creative mode, just how sort of let's build, you know, that old classic thing of, hey, let's build something and then talk about it after we've built it. Because that's cool. Right, where are my mining robots? Oops. Well, this is a bit of an issue. Got the mining turtles back and working. But yes, anyways. As I was working out, yes, this big, hideous building here that I built, which is new home. Alright. We're going to pick you up and get a whole bunch of achievements from that. Huh. We're also going to take a chest with us. We're going to set you a new home for your mining operation. Somewhere nice and easy. Let's just go over here. Now, I'm actually a little chagrined because there's another mod, which I believe is called Open Computers. Let's see. Yes, I don't actually have Open Computers, but at Open Computers, also has mining drones, and I'm pretty certain they're not nearly as buggy as the mining turtles. I mean, I can't say they're as cute as the mining turtles, but they're, I think, a lot more stable than the mining turtles, design-wise. So, that's a shame I didn't get that. As you can see, well, we live with what we got. Ooh, pretty flowers. What on earth are these? No, crystalline flowers. Something to deal with wizardriness. Interesting. Alright, well, anyways, let's get up. So it's a bit of a Viking defense, hill defense actually, of this long bridge coming up here. And it goes all the way up to this fort, which has big eyes, a big dwarf mouth. It used to look like a surprised Italian, or possibly an Italian having an orgasm. But now it is a much nicer design to it, of a big old scary dwarf face. Inside we got, of course, just a pile of gold. On the entrance, just on the sly, you come in, bam, there's your gold. Which I think is absolutely lovely. And we're going to just deposit this flower in here. And then all the way, it's just a generally nice building. We're going to take a few bundles here, because 3 bundles equals 9 bread, and we're hungry. We're hungry people. And then we got this outlooking tower here I showed you before. Now design-wise, like, look at this. You can shoot down at people down there, twing, pang, I should get a bow. You can shoot down over here, all the plebs, you can just shoot at them, trying to invade the castle. Pretty nice little out tower there. Well, it's actually not that nice. We're going to improve it. It's a work in process, so to say. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of gold. I must have a problem. Now, I do not know how this works. Oops. So, I think that's correct. But Not exactly certain. I think you might have to have it pour down or something. We'll ignore that for now. Alright. Anyhow, so let's go get ourselves a bow so we can shoot some arrows. Because that sounds like fun. Let's see here. String. Yeah, we got string. Good. And somewhere around here we got some wood. Now we got this rather giant pillar of gubbins right here, don't we? But it's all fine. So bow, I believe, requires some stick and strings. There we go. Got ourselves a bow. Now, oops. Can we make some arrows here? Yeah, we can make an arrow. This just makes one, doesn't it? I'd love it for it to make 4, but... Oh, it does make 4, okay. Anyways, yeah, so arrows. Just grab ourselves a handful here. Just for the sake of example. So, we head back over here. It's pretty cool. Oh yes, and Happy New Year to all of you. And you head back over here and you're like, oh, there's some invaders coming in here. Shoot. And you can basically hit the road there. And then you come down here. Right? And then you get to, this sub-level, which you can't really see down there row. You can get some shots in over there, but this here is more actually for people who are far out on the road. So this is like a sort of defensive, yeah, let's get these people in the outlines sort of thing going on. Like, let's get these suckers out there. And then this over here is a bit of an interesting design here. So there's this thing here, I should install a door there. But basically, we got ourselves these lovely little stone doohickeys here, which we just, you use as cover, and you shoot down from it. So you're like, hey, and then you can hide behind them. It just makes you harder to hit. Whoop. But as you can see, there's no door over here, and that's because this is rather low down, so it's a weak point in defense. So given that's a weak point in defense, it has only one entrance and then a ladder, which I mean, brutal to fight on. And you come all the way up here, and then there's this little bridge going all the way into the main building here. As you can see, like, if you're some sieging villains, right? And you're like, gotta get these guys. You can't, like, man, that's a difficult shot. Like, you have to find your range. And it's going to take you a while. While you're finding your range, they're going to be shooting at you. It's hard to snipe up into there. Like, look at that. Like, a little too low. I mean, a little too high. Finally found your range, possibly, but they're shooting you. Then these guys here got this nice range of cover while they're firing down at you. So, it's very nice defense. Definitely. And then, while you're climbing up here, this is just, like, miserable fighting to do at all. And then you get to here and like, oh, that's a little intimidating. Big old gate here. Oh, did I mention it closes? Yeah, the streaking gate closes, so that's another part of the defense, which I think is really cool. Yeah, go and get some sleep now. Hopefully there's no monsters around. There we go. Can rest, and then I can keep touring about this castle because it's nifty. And I'm proud of it. All right, so over here we've got rather inappropriately placed torch. But over here, you know, Minas Tirith has that like little spire that comes out, like Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings, the White Tower, and there's the tree. Well, that's sort of what we got here, and so we can look out at our enemy. Got this pit, we could light ourselves on fire and jump off it, fall into the enemies effectively. So we're looking out at this tower of evil people over here. There's also like a wizard over there and someone over there. There's a lot going on off in this direction. So we got that, and we got a few arrow slits as well, just to fire from there in case someone somehow gets up there. Yeah, we could come up here. Hello. Let's see if we can look up there. Yeah. Come over here. Yeah. Over here, there's nothing. And then we got this giant flaming wall here. That's just so the eyes can glare. But if we want to get some shut-eye, we simply close it. Bam! There's the close, no longer glaring. This is another defensive thing. Stand here and shoot arrows down at those people. if they start to climb the mustache, you just close the eyeballs. Also, another defensive feature of this sucker is right here. Now what that does is pretty cool. Is it opens up the forehead here, causes water pour down from the helmet to wash everyone off the walls. I think that's pretty cool. No one gets in that way anymore. Well, it's going to fill full of lava, but then there's like a river down there and stuff, and that just be messy, you know? So yeah. Oh yeah, and here's a little murder hole. So you can go, yeah, you're trying to get us, we're going to shoot arrows at you. Which I think is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Up here is the tower. You're going to need to fill this tower with some stuff, that's for certain. And here is the rainbow glass of gayness. And by that I mean happy merriment. Now the design here is actually, my thought was, this looks like a castle that was built in, you know, sections and parts. It took a bit of time to build. So, what's going on here is this tower was built after the fact. So, you've got this gay little thing here. This nice little glass. It used to be sort of Viking longhouse design, but it changed. Now, there is some flaws in the design, like you can climb up higher, but are those flaws or are those features, you know? And then over here, well, you actually can't get through that hole, but you're up here now, and you're up on this nice little spire. You can climb up here, and then bam, got yet another point to fire down at the invading hordes. And I mean, this is all important because we do have the Ancient Warfare's mod installed, so we can actually get ourselves like a little army of soldiers. Now here it's slightly hard to fire at the hordes, but yeah, that's not really the point. The point is this is just another entrance to the big tower here. It's a way to get to the rest of the top of the roof. You're definitely going to be firing from here. Like up here, I don't know, maybe dragons are coming here shooting at them or something. There's a little smokestack we got, which I think is pretty nifty. And you can, of course, go down this ladder, and it drops you right down here because I have very poorly designed that, making it quite deadly. So you have to be a little bit careful in how you traverse this thing. But if you're clever and smart and you do a little bit of parkour, you can actually get back up here. Yeah. And then it's actually currently, let's do this properly. Not die this time, so avoid that. Then over here you got another area to shoot arrows from. You can even come down here and just get a few more arrows blinking off. So you have this whole place filled with arrows once we figure out how to use the Ancient Warfare NPCs. Alright, so what else do we got going? Well, there's this little ladder here, so you can definitely climb down here. And people trying to evade, right? You can sort of shoot down at them. You're like, yeah, get away from me. Or you can shoot farther out, too, if you want to. And you can go inside here. I mean, there's not really a way to get inside, but then there's this giant furnace with a nice little smokestack going on. And finally, to show you the final bit of this place, we do have to go into creative mode. And right up here, right at the top of this tower, for some reason, I decide, you know what, I'm going to build myself a nice little Japanese castle right on top of this sort of, I don't know, weird Viking steampunk thing. Oh, now he's winking at us. Gotta go fix that. But yeah, it's this weird Viking dwarf castle thing. I'm gonna build this nice little Japanese castle up here. And so again, it's like a final line defense almost, like people are invading, you're up here, you're like, nah, fire down the arrows at them, or you could, even if you want to, because your bow's pretty long range, start firing out them there, and they're never going to get to you. And then in here, we've got like a nice little living quarters for their royal Japanese shogunai. You can come up here, we've got some doors for him to step out on and look through his paper doors. And then up here, you've got your nice little fancy design. You actually can't open up that, but yeah. So overall, I got this nice big castle. Just going to glide out a little bit here. So yeah, you can see there's the big dwarf face. It looks kind of bizarre, don't it? Though, like, I definitely need to improve design. Also, the eyebrows poking out. I didn't even realize they were doing that. Gotta maybe throw down some metal plates just to avoid that design-wise. Yeah, so that is the new house, new home. Oh yeah, final feature. Gonna be difficult to show. Going to have to basically test my security. Final feature is we still got monsters spawning here. I don't actually have the overlays mod. I don't think to show. No, I don't. So we just have to guess as to where they'll spawn. We're going to take some of these coal here. Just bear with me for a moment. And another piece of wood. There we go. That is lovely. Bam. And kabam. There we go. I believe they can spawn right over here. So we're just going to torch that up a little bit. Alright. And over here, just get on the walls in general. Kind of a miserably dark place, ain't it? Alright, anyways. So if we close up this door here, right? There's another cool little feature in the security of this old building. Get ourselves nice out over here. We just jump out through one of the eyeballs here. Now, it's not a very pleasant place to see because bam, the mouse is closed up. But also, let's say you're like, let's go get him, and you're running forward, and then bam, the gate's closed. There's also this little pit here, which is kind of inconvenient for all concerned. And the murder hole, right? The murder hole boys can keep on firing at you. And then, if you fall down here, instead of just having bodies pile up, and you can dump stuff down there and pile up, no, got this little river, which flows you out. And then you're like, oh, where am I going now? And you drop down this little passageway, and bam, you're flushed down into the river. And then you're all the way over here. Pretty inconvenient. And you can't get back inside the castle. So it takes a little bit of work to get yourselves back in there. So we're just going to give ourselves a nice little fly around here. And now we actually can't get back in because it's too well designed. Uh-oh. And there's a hole right there. Excuse me for a moment. Let's just fix that up. Oh, whoa. Alright, yeah, but just imagine like coming up here and fighting on these platforms. Like, how much that would suck. Oh, man. Alright. So I do believe, though, there's a weakness if your enemy has gliders. Which partly why this is designed so defensively. That they can get back in that way. Still, not... Like, you can shoot down people doing that pretty easily. Bam! There, you can walk out onto it again. So I think that is some pretty cool shite. Alright. Well then, what are we up to today then? Well, I mean, we did the tour and stuff. And I've been jibber-jabbering for quite a while. All things considered. Quite a while indeed. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. I want to get this figured out. Bam! I think that's a good enough place to end. Just us getting back reintroduced with each other. Oh my. Yeah, let's getting back reintroduced with each other. Well, I figure out what layout to do because I haven't played in ages and I actually have no idea what I'm doing. So, I am going to thank you all for watching very much, very much. Yes. And yeah, I will catch you next time. So, yay, I'm back. Everything's back in working order. I no longer have a broken computer. So yeah, bye.